Faced with the stalker's threats, Jack remained unfazed. Thanks to his incredible superpower, he began to showcase his might, casually sending the man flying to the ceiling and sticking his head into a flower pot. If you possessed this superpower, what would you do? Jack started showing off, telling the man he could grant any wish. In 1 second, he could have $1 million. In another, he could leave you penniless. The man, unafraid, seized the opportunity to knock Jack out and take complete control of him. The dog became a hostage. The man threatened Jack, forcing him to grant his wishes. He turned himself into a general and made Jack transform him into a woman. At this point, Jack's friend arrived to rescue him. The man took advantage of the situation, threatening to kill the dog if Jack didn't make Xiaomei fall in love with him. Jack had no choice but to comply. As the man was tackled, Jack turned him into a puppy and erased all his wishes. Back home, Jack and his dog reflected on their actions, realizing they had been selfish. They decided to do something to benefit humanity. Jack wished for everyone to have enough to eat, a place to live, and no reason for war. Finally, he wished to solve global warming. However, when he turned on the TV, he heard shocking news. People had become obese from eating too much, and skyscrapers were being built in the desert. Wars between countries no longer needed a reason to start. The global warming issue was indeed resolved, but the world had suddenly reverted to an ice age. Even with divine power, it seemed impossible to benefit humanity. Jack decided to end it all and dove into the river to commit suicide. His loyal dog jumped in to save him, only to discover it couldn't swim. Fortunately, Jack rescued it and brought it back to shore. Seeing his owner in such distress, the dog had a brilliant idea: transfer the superpower to itself, thus solving the problem. Jack readily agreed. Unbeknownst to him, his divine power was a test from aliens for Earth. By misusing his superpower, Jack had made a mess of the planet. Failing the test, the aliens fired a doomsday laser at Earth. At this critical moment, the dog casually uttered "bounce back," causing the aliens in the spaceship to explode. The dog became the hero who saved humanity. In the end, Jack's sincerity brought him true love, and he lived a life filled with joy.